You're getting 0% throttle. You're trying to hit the Cobra button in an F86. Look, with shots like that, I guess you can do what you want. Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Please take your seats. I'm at my desk today. So we're actually going to be breaking down your clips today. A lot of the times I break down my clips. In fact, the breakdown channel has been a staple of my channel for quite a long time now. And I've broken down your guys' clips before, but not like this. Before it was more of a comedic review, and now it's going to be more of an actual in-depth look, something that I can teach people with. A tool, a vessel of learning, if you will. But that is the plan. In fact, if you guys have your own clips that you'd like to submit, there's two places you can do it. You can go to my Discord and put them into the viewer submissions channel, or you can email a link to an unlisted YouTube video, or input an MP4 file through my email at trainingdaysYT@gmail.com right here. Again, I don't want your guys' highlight reels or super cool shots. Those are awesome. You can keep those in your folders. I want something that we can all learn from. And I think the clips that I've chosen today are gonna do that pretty well. So we're just gonna get into them. So right off the bat, it looks like we're flying an F86. I'm not sure which country it's from, but you can tell just from the cockpit and that gun sight that it is an F86. We're gonna be raiding around the turn with some type of enemy fighter here. Oh, and some guy appears on the 6 o'clock. You can see him coming out of Mach there. And he's probably able to pull lead at this point, but he's going to be too far away to get a comfortable shot, especially doing the speeds that we're doing. A Harrier pulls in front without paying attention. That's interesting. I'm not sure if he's got player markers off in this clip. It looks like one of the French Arugans. I could be incorrect about that. But you're doing a pretty good speed of 0.83 Mach. He's pulling harder than you. Probably put out his air brake. So okay. You dump the throttle down to 0%. Why did you do that? Is your air brake out? Let's see. It shouldn't be, because you were gaining speed right here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any spot where the air brake was deployed, and you were definitely gaining speed right before this. Yeah, I would recommend don't put the throttle down to 0. You can put it down to 40 or 50, but the way that these jet engines work, a lot of the times they take like a spool up. They rely really, really, really heavily on temperature, and they don't accelerate as fast as something like a prop. So if you can, keep your engine at a good maybe 30 to 45% and put the air brake out instead of dropping the throttle all the way down to 0. Because then when you actually want to accelerate, you're not going to be able to as fast. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, you have a ton of guys on your tail. In fact, I think... yeah, that's a lot. Okay, he's really pulling lead. One of those guys was the Harrier, so you're going to be in trouble. At this point, keep your speed as much as you can. The way that you weren't able to get shots on that Arugan because of your speed, and because, well, kind of gun laying at this tier is rough. It's very analog, and you have to aim way further than you really think. So all of those guys behind you are going to be having the same issue. There was somebody who came out of Mach, but I wasn't sure if that was just one of the British gunslinger or missile slingers or something. Let's see here. Yeah, so again, keep your speed. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, we're going up. Blacking out, we're going up. Against the Harrier, against other things. All right. And it worked out for you, but there's that third one coming in. So look, the reason why you don't want to do that, if there's 2 people immediately on your 6 o'clock, it might work out. But there were 3, right? There were 3 on your 6, and one of them was just a little bit higher than the 2 guys who were chasing you. So that one guy who's higher, the second you pull up, he doesn't really have to adjust that much. You're just kind of flying into his gun sight, and you're flying low into his gun sight. Now, I'm also looking at the screen and noticing that your throttle's down to 0% at the top of a stall during this type of fight. Again, keep your speed. Getting slow is okay in these types of jets when you have just one enemy that you're attacking at a time. But right now, that's not the case. You have 3. You have 3, and you're fighting something that can get infinitely slower than you. Here we go. See, back to still in 0. You're trying to force an overshoot. I get that. There's too many for that, and you're not pulling right back into them. It's sort of a lackadaisical roll as well. Okay, you got one. What is this Harrier doing? Is he trying to VIF right there? Just missed. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Missile goes by, so they have missiles. What the f is that? Can't tell. Oh my god, there's 4. There's 4 now, and you're going back vertical. You're getting 0% throttle. What? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to give some criticism. You're pulling up. I get it that you're trying to overshoot, but you're also trying to hit You're trying to hit the Cobra button in an F86. Sometimes it works, but not when he's that far back. He is coming in with speed. This does actually work. 3 of them were past you. I think it's passable, but now you're doing 242 kilometers an hour with 3 other aircraft attacking you. I need to see if you get out of this. If you get out of this, it's partially luck based. Now I would say that for any situation where you're in a 4v1 knife fight. Yeah, you're in the capstone. Looks like by yourself. You're the only one who's gotten good shots off so far. This Harrier probably lost sight of you. This happens a lot in a furball like this. Oh my god, he completely lost sight. Not bad shots. Not bad shots. Not great shots, but not bad shots. Nope. Let's go back. A little wild on the first volley, that's for sure. If you guys don't have the setting, I'm probably going to end up saying this a few times. Head movement up, down. If there's any way that you can bind that, it's in. I'll actually show you the process of putting that into your settings right here. You can bind it to whatever you want. It really helps you get a lead on aircraft from further away a lot easier, especially in some type of high AOA attack. So they're all going past you. They're all way faster, and you can beat them in the 2 circle. That's just continuing the turn that you were in. Instead, you try to reverse it and then catch a gun or a missile. Yeah, gun from somebody in front. So again, if you had stayed in the 2 circle, you probably wouldn't have leveled out for that type of shot. The guy might have hit you anyway, but still. Yeah, so engine's done. Probably going in at this point. That Harrier pilot is questionable. So as the attackers here, this is at least what I would do, especially in these types of jets. There's 3 blue berries. 3 blue berries. Those are one of the most dangerous things you can have in War Thunder Sim. Honestly, in almost any game where friendly fire is enabled, right? If I was the 4th aircraft, I don't care which one of those planes, I'd offset. So offset the turns, get out of there, honestly disengage, get a good look at the fight, try to assess the situation, see if anybody else is coming in, and go in at an unpredictable time. So the reason he was even able to survive as long as he was right now is because everybody is predictable. They're essentially flying the same flight path in different types of aircraft. It's going to come out with different circles, different patterns, but to a single pilot going defensive, he really only needs to think about it like he's fighting one plane. That's a little bit of an over-exaggeration. But if you offset and you do what the guy who killed him did, which is coming at a different angle at an unexpected time while he's looking in a different direction, you're going to have the best probability of the kill without sitting 6 with 2 other blueberries who will probably end up hitting you, or do some type of shoulder shooting bullshit. Don't shoulder shoot, guys. Don't do that. It's not cool. Next clip. Oh, that's a 109. Okay, I like this. Already I like it. Already I like it. Some of you guys may have just spotted that. This guy's using manual engine controls. So that little percentage right there, I can't read whatever language that's in. I believe it's German. Could be incorrect. But for those who don't know, the radiator controls actually control the doors on the side. I think they're technically on the wings, the wing roots for the 109. And these doors swing out into the airflow, which allows more air to pass through the system, thus cooling down your engine, specifically your oil or your water temperatures, which then cool the engine. But these things also, because they open up into the airframe, or sorry, not the airframe, the airflow, they create drag. So you can actually reduce them in a situation where you need to run faster, or you just need more performance. So that's what this guy's doing right here. I can hear it. He's in WEP. He's not flying with any type of HUD except for the game HUD at the top. Which, respect. I can't see what he's looking at, but my screen is small from far away. Okay. Definitely a dot there. Looks like a Corsair. I should eat my words. No, Corsair. Hey. Yeah, so F4U is down. He's just not paying attention. Believe it or not, a lot of fighter kills during World War II. It might even be most fighter kills during World War II happen in a similar situation. People not paying attention. Not being able to see somebody on their low 6 o'clock. Somebody coming in with super, super high speed. Okay, there's another guy here. What is that? Looking like another Corsair. You're cutting back in. I like this because he just bled a lot of energy with that one turn. He's not going to be able to pull up. And if he does, you're going to be able to stall him out here. Combat flaps are going out. I do speak a little bit of German. Not that I need them for this specific clip. Let's see. He's going back down. Nice shot. Okay, so he pulled up for you, which is the way to go, but he just doesn't have the speed for it. If you're going up as that Corsair, what you need to do is you need to fire. I don't care if it needs to be sort of close. You just need to scare him, okay? So if you're in that situation where I mean, the Corsair, if you're lower, you're not going to be able to compete against a 109 that's higher than you with more energy. So really the only way to catch it off guard is to turn in a head-on situation like this. Try to scare it off, or well, try to hit it. Just scare it off of that initial dive. I mean, good shots from the 109. Next one here. Okay, so we have a little bit of... I'm going to say this is RB. This is RB, judging by the map down here, judging by the time up there. Okay. I did say all clips are accepted, so this is actually a good third-person perspective to help you get good at dogfights here. So don't click off because it's an RB clip. There we go. Wyvern incoming. 109 F4 is my guess right here. Missed shots. Wyvern's cutting back in. God, okay. A little slow on the roll. A little slow on the roll. You're doing a good job at the point of him being able to shoot, where you're giving him a smaller airframe to fire at. Man, that thing is scary. I would prioritize getting out of the specific line that you're in versus the roll. Ooh, that's fucking scary. Wyvern cuts back in. You should be able to beat him in that one circle. Okay, and you do. Good work. Oh, it's a second Wyvern. I didn't actually see who the first guy was. So that's smart. Cutting underneath. I like it. That is suboptimal. He has castrated your tail. Oh, there's another one? You just got hit from another thing, or is that ground targets? You just got hit from something. If it's not from a ground forces, okay, you need to find who it was. It could have been from a ground forces. I can't tell from this clip specifically. But it can't just be like one look, shoulder look, be like, oh, I don't know, okay? The Wyvern isn't that much of a threat for you to take just an extra second or two to do a full 360 around and check where that guy is. Because at this point, the second guy should be coming back in for you. There we go. We got a 109. I'm really glad I put this on. This is effective, you know? All the 109 clips are coming in. 109 K4. Oh, thing's a beauty. This thing's a beauty. In the cap. Flying at 5.7 on Sicily. Guy's pulling in. Let's see if I can identify even with this low poly. I have no fucking clue, man. Still don't know. Oh, the one's in LA7, guys. I got that one for you. 51? 51. Wow, it only took me to get that close. Those Canadian roundels? Alright, he goes past. LA7's having fun. That guy had some speed, didn't he? Oh, what the fuck? He's going back down. He's diving away. If that's an H, he should fuck off. It's a D. Okay. All right. I get it. It's an LA7. Honestly, it's not a great situation for this 51 to be in, because he's got a fast guy and something that can outturn him on the deck here. Okay, but flying... You either go down and you fly straight, fast and straight, or you go up and you turn. You don't go up and fly straight. That's how you get killed. Nice shots from him. It'd be kind of embarrassing if he missed. P51 D's right there. Oh my god, LA. Ooh, it's a little close for comfort. That was the whole clip. Okay, the 51 got himself killed. Nice shots though. What is this? What are we flying? Another 109. Another 109. Guys, I love the 109 clips. Critical hit. On what? Am I stupid? Did I miss something? That was probably from before. He probably had a fire set. P38's coming in. I'm going to guess you're in an F4 if that's the case. Oh my god, I love the rolling scissors fights with P38s and F4s. Here's the deal, okay? Just as a cover for these types of fights, the F4 should win, in my opinion. Okay, there are some ridiculous P38 pilots out there that are going to make you look silly, especially if you underestimate the capabilities of the P38. Believe it or not, that thing is a flappy boy, alright? Now, that being said, the 109 is going to beat it at low speeds. The lower speeds that you can get in a rolling scissors type fight is going to advantage the 109 F4. Now, if you, like I said, are versing an ace pilot, somebody who is cracked, Idaho Bookworm comes to mind, flies this thing a lot. If you see him, just know he's going to be fucking aggressive as shit. Like, really, really aggressive. And you're going to have to step up your game a little bit. He's going vertical. That should benefit the 38, as long as they have some speed underneath them. Because with pace, he should have the advantage with the turn rate, but he bails out of it. To me, it looked like the 38 was winning that. He got a little scared. And now he's dipping off and making himself an easy shot. Okay, missed the shot. He's going back up. And reversing back. Oh, man. The 38 isn't being as aggressive as he should be, okay? With this 109 F4, what he needs to do... I'll go back just a little bit here. Right there, instead of banking to his right, he should keep pulling on that initial pull that he was on, and then one circle quickly back. That's where the 38 will catch you. And because those guns are nose mounted, you're gonna be able to get some pretty good shots. It's the pull hard and out turning them when you have the speed underneath you, which this 109 can't keep up with you in that initial spot. And then literally one circling like a jet, or like a fucking mirage pulling their nose on you. The 38 can catch you off guard with that. And it's just not what he does. He pulls straight up and 20 mils. Yep, that's what a 20 mil will do right now. Oh, that should have got the 38 killed. It wasn't the best option, it was a option. And to be fair, he hit his shot, right? That couldn't have been him. What did you die from? Alright, well that kind of makes that null and void. The 38 got himself killed. I mean, you just got third party, didn't you? Alright, here we go. Maybe we'll make up for it. Another 38, possibly a rematch. 20 mil shots miss. 38 decides not to go head on. There you go. Do you see? Okay, pull harder. Pull harder. Drop your throttle a little bit and pull harder, because you're transitioning into the rolling scissors, so being slow is going to advantage you in the first few things. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, if you're going to do this, if you're going to roll over the top here, especially when he's slowing down in that banking turn up to you, he should have you if he's aggressive with his flaps. You should be more aggressive with your flaps. In fact, I would say drop your throttle down to about 85% and pull full landing flaps in a situation like that. Because if he does it, you're in trouble. The fight between a P38 and a 109 F4, in fact, is so close that you need to use your flaps. And in most situations, I would say don't use your flaps. It bleeds too much energy, right? But both of these planes accelerate pretty well. The 38 a little bit better. And where flaps benefit you is in a one-to-one fight. So if you ever duel with a specific aircraft, like where both people are flying the same plane, using flaps is going to be the difference between winning and losing. The 109 and the P38 are so close in a fight like this that it's whoever uses their flaps more aggressively is likely going to win. Especially when you're transitioning into a rolling scissors type fight right here, where being slow is going to benefit you. Okay, you do a good job of giving him a small profile. If you can sit up here with your landing flaps and pull up above him, that'd be beneficial. You just do it too late, and now you're rolling in front of his guns. Yeah, really. Ooh, yikes. Now, I get that you might have been afraid that there was another third party nearby after what happened before, but I'd probably sit a little bit higher there. He's coming around. He doesn't have as much speed as you do, I don't think. Oh my god, you get third party again. What a shit show. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Well, I hope the tips are still helpful to other people who don't get third party. P51, looks like you're escorting a B-17. Oh shit, he's got some problems right there. Okay, again, head movement up, down, if you can. I get it's not possible for everybody, but it might be possible for you. So, make that adjustment if you can. Gonna let you get those shots a lot easier. 109's pulling around. Ooh, alright. A little bit too much elevator. You have a lot of speed for a fight like that. A lot of speed. You drop your throttle down to 70, which is good. I'd do it a little bit more. Okay, overroll. That definitely wasn't intentional. Now I think you've lost sight. Okay, there he goes. 109's pulling up. You're back into the merge. He's already pulling. You're still in WEP here. This is a good idea. Yep. Go up. I like this. I don't mind this. You are letting him get another shot, but he misses. Down. Okay. Alright. Now I don't get that one. Because you're not pulling hard enough to justify the 58% throttle. And you actually have enough speed, especially because he pulled the other direction here, to run. You can run away from this fight, reclimb, re-engage. Because being this low in a 51 isn't really going to be a benefit. You're going to lose in a prolonged fight to a 109 at this altitude. That's just a fact. Sometimes you can make it work, sometimes it's 1-to-1, but not right now. In combat flaps with 58% throttle, when he's that far away, You're just going to make yourself an easy shot. Up to 91. And now you're at the top of a stall doing 120 knots. Look, 51, you have a really, really good engine. Use it. Not like this, okay? Use your engine, or you're going to lose the engine, which I feel like is going to happen here. I preface this by saying I don't watch all of the clips. I sort of preview them, and I don't choose all of them. I didn't know that was going to happen until you got super slow at the top of the stall. If you fight slow, the 109 is going to win. That's how it is. The 109 is really, really, really good close to stall speeds. So just be careful. Cannonstang, you kind of threw me off here with your colors up up over here. It made me think you were like critically damaged. You're sitting in 0% throttle because you're escorting. Okay, I see. 110%. Who is that? What is that? What is that? The Cannonstang I've always found to be surprisingly maneuverable. It's pretty good, especially if you get some nice hits. The visibility out the front is really pretty, though. Okay, so you're going after a Focke-Wulf. If you're in an even fight with a Focke-Wulf like this, you should win. Yeah, head movement up, down, guys. It really is a game changer. Oh my god, did he do his signature move? I think he did. Oh my god, he's a helicopter. He turned himself into a helicopter. They do it every time. I'm only going to stop saying that when they stop doing it. Oh no. Oh, you're not oh, you blimey bastard. I have a very complex relationship with BF-110s. All positive, all positive. I just can't understand them. How can they hit a shot like this? Please explain that to me. I have no idea. Alright, flying in VR, your controls are up there to the top. Sorry, your percentages and throttles. And you're cooking your engine, sitting in WEP. I'm not a huge fan of doing that with this thing. It does have a tendency to overheat. 94 is where you want it. Yep, I would totally agree. Is that incoming? Possibly incoming. I can't tell. Okay, so those are... This is a tell, alright? This is honestly pretty basic sim information. The reason he checked the map is because you see boats firing at the aircraft. He's checking to see if those boats are friendly or if they're enemy. If they're friendly and they're firing upwards, the AI knows which aircraft is friendly and which aircraft is enemy, so you can tell who's a bandit by who the ships are firing at. They're chasing each other down to the deck. There's something else going on in the background further off towards Dover. Don't worry about that. Just focus on the fight. Try to keep your speed in a BF-110. It's really important. It's really all you have. It has a really, really good range in the mid 200 knot area where it performs super well. But anything below that, anything above that, ugh. Yeah, still 2. That looks like a Spitfire to me. Was it? Yeah, it was. Alright, good hits on the wing. Any type of damage on the wing of a Spitfire is going to go a long way. A very long way towards you guys winning the fight. I can't tell if you put combat flaps out there. I probably would have. I mean, if you're going for the turn, that's what I'd do. Honestly, if you're in a BF-110 and you already see a fighter's wrapped up with a Spitfire, don't lose all your speed, don't lose all your energy. Like I said, speed is really all you got in that thing. Reclimb, re-engage at an unpredictable time, sort of like I was saying with that F86 clip. Now we're trying to outturn a Spitfire in a 110. He does have wing damage, so there is a chance he turns himself into a frickin' helicopter. Completely possible. Alright, you got the mouse aim, I see it. Oh man, now you're cooking your engine, like I was saying. Don't do that with this thing. You've put yourself in this spot. Completely. Hits, nice. Oh, that's scary, man. That's a scary one. That looks like one of the lower tier Spitfires. The ones with the full machine gun loadout. There's the Focke, pardon my French. Yeah, you are cooking your engines to a point where you're going to end up actually sustaining damage. Your Focke-Wulf did... Well, he didn't kill him, so he didn't do his job, but he definitely got him to turn off, which is a good idea. And that Focke-Wulf is now going to be in trouble, so turning back in to help him out, totally a good idea. Get him lined up. I'd be taking these shots from far out. You gotta go higher. This guy doesn't have vertical targeting on. Nice shots, though. Nice shots. I like it. Good work. Don't turn with the spit. Is that another one? That's not a Focke-Wulf. Okay. Okay. Alright. BF-110's got a ballistic computer. That was a nice shot. Look, with shots like that, I guess you can do what you want. Next clip. Ooh, supersonic jet clip. Let's see. Let's guess the aircraft. MiG-21 for sure. MiG-21 SMT is going to be my guess. Turning in. Got one air-to-air missile on the rack. Some flares, some cannon rounds. Full weapon here. What is that? It looks like an F4. Pulling in. That's poor shots. But you know, if they cross your nose, they're dead. You don't gotta worry about the fight, so I don't mind it. Nice. That's a good pull. That's a really good pull. Sorry, it is a Harrier. Good shooting. I actually really like the I really like the aiming reticle for the MiG-21s here. I know not everybody's a fan. Down to 58% throttle. Yeah, make sure he doesn't viff you. Oh, he's gonna be viffing. Good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. He knows it. So instead of trying to fight it and getting even slower by pulling in with 0% throttle, going in with full air brake and flaps and all this, and trying to get the kill there, and knowing that if you miss, that he's gonna be turning on you, he goes full throttle and he goes vertical. He goes into some dead space. I like that a lot. I really do. And now you can pull back in as he's trying to slow down and get the kill. Oh my god. And I was right on the SMT. Wow. That's a good clip. I like that. I like the quick decision making there. That was satisfying. Thank you. Oh, okay, we're back on an Axis streak. Thank gosh I don't gotta take this thing off again. Focke-Wulf 190. Not really sure what model. Your full cannons. Probably a D model something. You're sitting in WEP. Is that a Yak? Don't be turning with a Yak at 6,000 feet. You're already getting outrated. This is never how I would fly a 190. Let's see how this works out for him. Oh, so this is a ground sim match. I was like, that Tiger 1, what? I think you might end up actually stalling whoever this is out. They just didn't have enough energy to start the fight. And they bled it all, probably trying to pull lead with those first few turns. You are at a pretty ideal speed for this. That's another 190. Got hits on the other guy. I do like that you're climbing with it. When he's lower like that, you can bleed speed a little bit, but you want to keep going higher, especially, I think that's a Russian. Difficult to tell, but if it is a Russian, their engines are going to cut out at those higher speeds, or higher altitudes, sorry. Yeah, it looks like a Yak to me. Yak-3 is down. It worked out. It worked out. I don't have too many notes on that. And on that note, gentlemen, I've been doing this for about 22 minutes of footage. Video's probably going to end up being a lot longer than that. And honestly, my laptop can't handle really anything past 30, 35 minutes. So I'm going to cut it short right now. There are more clips. I don't know if I said this or not, but I didn't use every clip that was sent to me. I'm only using the ones that I think we can really get some educational stuff out of. Like clips like this 190, where I have so many useful points for you. Just endless knowledge. But yeah, that's about half of the stuff that was sent to me. I will be doing another half probably later in the week or next week. But thank you all for watching. Really thank you to everybody who sent me clips. You guys are obviously the backbone of the channel. It lets the content do well. Commenting, liking, obviously subscribing does fantastic stuff for the channel. Any type of interaction, whether it's clicking the description, hitting a like on a comment, all of that stuff does really well. So if you like my content, go there and do that. I might actually start asking for people to like the videos now. I've never done that before. Maybe twice. I think it was twice. But I want people to get better at sim. I want people to like flying the mode. The more people who like flying the mode, the more people who are good at it, the more people who are doing it, the more attention the developers give to this game mode, and just generally the more fun that people have in the best mode that War Thunder has to offer. Thank you all for watching, fellers. If you guys want to send in your own clips, remember you can do it in my Discord, or you can send it to my email, trainingdaysYT@gmail.com. Have a good one, fellers.